5 women sued Bill Cosby for sexual assault under a new New York look back law. A look back law. Interesting. So you thought that you knew it all. You thought that Bill was out of the water. Not so. 2 former actresses on the Cosby Show are among 5 women who filed this lawsuit against Bill Cosby. This happened in New York State yesterday. They accused him of sexual assault and abuse dating back, of course, decades. This is not something that is new. It didn't happen recently. Did not happen recently at all. However, this 34-page lawsuit has been brought by actress Lily Bernard and Eden Turrell, as well as Jewel Gittins, Jennifer Thompson, and Sandra Ladd. The suit names as defendants Bill Cosby and the media companies NBC Universal, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and Carsey Werner Company, which together ran the Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992. So this lawsuit accuses Bill Cosby of assault, battery, infliction of emotional distress, false imprisonment, and accuses the media companies of negligence. Like, yeah, we're getting ready to go through all of this again. According to the lawsuit, each plaintiff was sexually assaulted and battered by Bill Cosby in the same or similar manner when he used his power, fame, and prestige, including the misuse of his enormous power in such a nefarious and horrific way, according to the lawsuit. Oh, yeah. They painted him to be a monster. Yes. Now, these 5 plaintiffs have come forward to stand up for themselves. Where were they during the last lawsuit? Why are they coming up now? Like, why didn't they come before? I'm just saying. This doesn't make sense. So what if he was still in jail? Would they have come out then? This is very strange to me. Anyway, the statement, of course, from Cosby's camp, Andrew Wyatt, called the lawsuit frivolous and denied the allegations. He says that, as we have always stated, and now America sees, that this isn't about justice for victims of alleged sexual assault. It's all about money, the Cosby camp said. We believe that the courts, as well as the court of public opinion, will follow the rules of law and relieve Mr. Cosby of these alleged accusations. Mr. Cosby continues to vehemently deny all allegations waged against him and looks forward to defending himself in court. Now, that was from the Cosby camp. Of course, NBC, Carsey Werner, Kaufman, and Astoria did not respond for comment. The lawsuit was filed in New York's Adult Survivors Act. It was filed under that. New York's Adult Survivors Act, which was passed last month. And what this act does is it gives adult survivors of sexual abuse a 1-year window to sue their abusers, even if the statute of limitations on their claim has expired. And that's definitely the case here. They were suing him for something that he did during the heights of the Cosby Show when he had all this power. The law mirrors the Child Victim Act of 2019, which has a similar open 2-year window for child sex abuse survivors to sue their abusers. That law yielded about 10,000 lawsuits, including the case against Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein Prince Andrew denied wrongdoing and agreed to settle the case. Isn't that interesting? He denied wrongdoing, settled the case. Is Bill Cosby going to do the same type of thing? He's denied wrongdoing. Is he going to settle the case? Now, the idea of the look back window is that many victims of sexual abuse take years to publicly speak about their traumas. And this law would give them an opportunity to finally have their day in court. So it looks like the Bill Cosby accusations are not over. These allegations in yesterday's lawsuit mirror the long-standing accusations against the 85-year-old comedian. Bill Cosby is 85 years old, once known as America's dad for the public persona and his portrayal on the Cosby Show. According to the suit, Cosby drugged and raped Bernard, who played Mrs. Minifield on the Cosby Show, in New Jersey and Nevada in 1990, and at his Manhattan home in 1991. Bernard has previously spoken out about Cosby's alleged abuse and spoke on the steps of the courthouse outside of his criminal trial. So there's more, of course. Terrell, who had a small role as a police officer on the Cosby Show, alleges that Cosby inappropriately touched her without her consent in his dressing room in 1989. She also alleges that Cosby said he owned NBC, the lawsuit states. So, we're going to have to see whether they can prove this. Gittins alleges that Cosby invited her to his Manhattan home in 1989 or 1990. She doesn't know. Discussing working on the Cosby Show, then drugged her and sexually assaulted her. Right? Well, Gittins says it happened in 89 or 90. She doesn't know exactly when. And Bernard, who played Miss Minifield on the Cosby Show, said that in New Jersey and Nevada in 1990 and at his Manhattan home in 1991, so multiple times. So she was around him once or twice, and then she came back for more, and now years later, she is devastated by that. Interesting. All right, so let's go back. Thompson is another one of the accusers. Let's get through all these accusers' allegations. Gittins alleges that Cosby invited her to the Manhattan home in 89 or 90 to discuss working on the Cosby Show, but then drugged her and sexually assaulted her. And she doesn't know whether it was in 89 or 90. That goes to show you how long ago it was. Thompson alleges that Cosby made her inappropriately touch him without her consent. So she's trying to say he grabbed her hand and put it somewhere. You know what I mean? She said that this happened in his home in 1988 when she was 18. All right. When she was 18, said that. All right. So that's interesting. Ladd alleges that Cosby drugged her and raped her in 1969. Let me say that again. Ladd alleges that Bill Cosby drugged her and raped her in 1969. Okay. I mean, I'm not laughing at, this was a long time ago. Where has she been at? Is she just coming off the high from the drugs of 1969 now? Where's she been at? I understand that this law is supposed to help victims of sexual assault. But come on, this is a bit much. In 2014 and 2015, we all know this, more than 50 women came forward with similar allegations that he gave them drugs and, I guess to incapacitate them, assault them, and he used his wealth and stature in the entertainment business to pressure them to remain silent. We know this. We've heard this story before. Where have these women been all this time? I'm just saying. This is a long time. This is a long time. So he was charged with, in 2015, sexual assault. We know that. We know that he was charged with the sexual assault on Andrea Constand. First trial ended in a hung jury. He was then convicted in 2018 in the first major trial of the Me Too movement. Y'all remember that. He was convicted in 2018, sentenced to 3 to 10 years, released in 2021 when the Supreme Court overturned his conviction, saying that his due process rights were violated. So what's going to happen here? Earlier this year, a Los Angeles jury found Cosby liable in a civil case brought by Judith Huff, a woman who said she was sexually assaulted by Bill Cosby as a teenager in the 70s. How are they even remembering the stuff that happened? Some of y'all don't remember people that y'all smashed last summer. And I'm just saying, and I'm not making fun of sexual assault. I'm just saying that some of these cases, talking about it happened in 1969. One lady, in the 70s, mid 80s. Some of y'all weren't even born yet when this happened. Crazy. Now we're going to see what happens. Is he going to settle? He probably should just settle. He's 85 years old. Bill Cosby is 85 years old. He should probably just settle and keep it moving. I don't know if he can go through another rough trial. I don't know if he can do it. He may not have it in him to go through another one of those crazy trials. We'll see. Definitely. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why after all this time they're just finally coming out. There were several other cases that they could have attached themselves to that was also a long time ago. They could have attached themselves to some of these other cases, but they did not. Now they cometh. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok at The Diamond K Show, onfire-tv.com.